So you have a claim and you didn't file it with your broker. It's gotten way out in front of you. Attorneys are calling you. You gotta go to court now. You have to figure out how you're gonna tell your insurance company why you didn't notify them. That's what this video is about. Hi, I'm Matt Rogers from CRS, and today we're gonna be talking about the importance of claims management. Many people have heard of claims management, but what is claims management? So I wanted to make this video so it's really clear of how important it is and why it should be used. And whoever you're working with on your insurance program or your insurance for your commercial construction insurance really has a program to implement claims management. So this week I got a call from one of my insured or from a construction company. They were using a blowtorch to make all the asphalt soft. And there's a typical thing that happens in claims that I see a lot. They're being told many times to rush. So I've seen this in high-rise condominiums with a drywaller. I've seen this with a heat gun. I've seen this with another road work guy working in a parking lot, resealing it. They're told, you need to hurry up and you need to move and we gotta get this done. And typically, usually the quality of work, because when I worked in construction, if we hurry, that quality of work just goes away, right? If something goes wrong and it ends up taking longer because we rushed. But on this one, we're dealing with claims now. So not only is the product probably not as strong and not as good because we're under a time delay, a time crunch to get it done, but now we are dealing with possible claim issues. A claim happens, it's an accident, it's not anybody's fault. This is why we have the insurance, because there's an exposure there for this. But it's really important. I think if you hear this video, it could definitely save you a fortune and help your company. Because if you understand immediately, no matter what the claim is, whether it's workers' comp, general liability, auto, they need to be reported immediately. And most people do not want to do that. They want to, well, if you're, depending on the size of the company, the protocol may not be in place to who's going to really call in the claim, who's in charge of it. But also, it needs to be important because it can save your insurance. So the sooner your insurance company is aware or is put on notice of the claim, the sooner they can get in there and lower the cost of the claim, right? So if it's an injury, the sooner we can treat the employee, get them cared for and get them in physical therapy, the quicker they can get back to work and the less the claim is going to cost. Same with liability insurance. If there's damage, like this person that was doing the parking lot was using a blowtorch to lay in the material, they caught a building on fire because they were being rushed. But if I was to get the call with immediately saying, we just caught a building on fire, we don't think it's our fault because of because that's typically what happens. We don't think it's really our problem, but we need to get to it as soon as possible before the attorneys get to it and they start creating another story or a scenario of what's happening. We can get your claims adjuster out there and really try to mitigate it, to handle it quickly, fast, and keep your pricing down so your rates stay down. Claims management is very important. You need to work with a commercial broker that understands it and knows how to implement it and has a protocol for it. And then that way they can help with lowering the prices of your insurance from going up during a claim and when the claim's open. And they also know how to help monitor that claim and try to get the claim closed before the renewal happens, because that will help. So there's a lot of things to understand when it comes to claims management. It's really important, at least, that you know after this video, to when you have a possibility of a claim, yes, there is a claim, call your broker. Your broker is there to be your trusted advisor. You should be able to tell them whatever's going on. They work on your behalf. So you don't have to file a claim. They're not going to run to the insurance company. They're going to sit with you and strategically figure out how do you want to go about approaching that claim that can actually be the best thing for your company. I hope this helps you and it gives you some more insight and understanding the importance of claims management and how to file a claim and why to file a claim and working with a broker that really understands that. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to check out any of my other videos. If you have any questions regarding this subject matter, please contact me or email me. Thanks.